Hi guys, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to be showing you how to make peanut butter blossoms. Now these are a classic cookie. You know them when you see them, you know what to expect, but they're a classic for a reason because they're delicious. The cookie part is kind of crumbly and crunchy, but in a good way. And then you've got the chocolate kiss on top. It's just such a good cookie. So let's get started. In the bowl of our stand mixer, we're going to cream together 1 stick of butter or half a cup with a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and then half a cup of brown sugar. Once you have this mixed, we're going to go ahead and add in 1 egg and give that another mix to combine. And then we're going to add in our peanut butter. Now I eyeball my peanut butter. What we want is about a cup of peanut butter, but a little bit more or less than that isn't really going to change your cookie too much, so I just plop it in there. And then we also want to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix that once more. Now once you're done mixing that together, we're going to add in our dry ingredients, which is 1 1/4 cup of flour and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Once you've got that in your stand mixer, just go ahead and mix that once more. And once you're done, it should be a fairly soft dough that you have. Now it's going to smell amazing, but it is going to be pretty soft. That's okay because we're going to be refrigerating this. So just put your dough into a bowl and cover it with some plastic wrap. Put that in your fridge for at least an hour. You can do longer than an hour, but at least 1 hour chill time for your dough. Now once your dough has chilled, I like to just use a cookie scoop and scoop it out, and then I will go in with my hands and kind of smooth out those rough edges, smooth it into a ball, but the cookie scoop kind of helps me get an even amount across the board. Now once you've got your ball of cookie dough, you want to just roll that in some sugar. Now I'm using just regular granulated sugar here. If that's all you have, that's fine. If you have sanding sugar, it will give it a nicer looking finish on the outside of it. You'll more prominently see those sugar crystals, but the granulated sugar still gives you the desired texture. So it still gives you that nice kind of crust on the outside of it. It's just not as prominently seen. Now you want to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees, and you're going to bake these for about 8 minutes, but you want to keep an eye on them. So you don't want to pull them when they're too soft, but once you start to see a little bit of brownness around the edges of the cookie, just a little, and once you see some cracking on the top of the cookie, that is when you want to go ahead and pull them. So this is what they look like straight out of the oven. They look pretty puffy, but they're not going to stay quite that puffed up. So you want to let those sit on your baking tray for about 5 minutes and then transfer them over to a cooling rack. And now we're going to add in our Hershey's Kisses. This makes about 24, so you want to have about 24 kisses. Now I freeze my Hershey's Kisses, and I find that that helps them to not melt with the heat of the cookie. But if you do find that your kisses are starting to melt in the cookie, you can just transfer this tray over into the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and that will stop the melting. And these are our finished cookies. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and here is another video that you might like. If you like peanut butter cookies, these are delicious. They're gluten-free peanut butter cookies. They only have 4 ingredients, and they're so good. They're my favorite peanut butter cookies, so check out this video.